And for years to come, thanks to you.
I can't promise you peace.
But you did give us the tools to preserve it.
So, what kind of reward did you have in mind?
아, 눈치가 없어, 알렉시우스. 잠깐. 랄라이야. 이 집이다. 여기 있네.
Aphrodite, Artemis, Athena, mothers and daughters of Olympus, please lead us to safety. We can't lose anyone else.
I'm none of those, but I am Alexios, Hemistios. What's wrong?
My people are in grave danger. We lost our leaders and our warriors, and now our hunters have disappeared.
Hunting parties can be gone for weeks before returning. What happened to everyone else?
War. The fight between Athens and Sparta has reached our borders, so the men left to offer their swords. I fear that those remaining will be lost to the sons of Xerxes.
I haven't heard of the sons of Xerxes. That's quite the name.
Persians left over from the Battle of Thermopylae. They have no nation except the heritage of an ancient king, but their numbers are great, and ours are not.
I would not trade our roles in this situation. Though killing is my specialty, and I can hunt and track.
Do you deal in advice? I don't know how to address my people. They know something is wrong, and I'm not sure what.
내가 가서 뭐 계몽을 시켜야 돼?
If you're the leader, then act like it. High road or low road, you must still pick your path.
결정을 내려.
I need to make preparations instead of panicking. But then there's still the missing hunting party. Would you find them for me?
I'll look for the missing hunters.
My cousin Agnodiki volunteered to look for them. She hasn't returned either.
어딘데? 도적들은 주민들을 포키스 지역에 잡아두고 있다. 라미아 도적단 야영지. 도적들이 또 생겼네. 도라는 또 뭐지? 뭐야? 이런 기능이 있었어? 헐, 신기하네. 새로운 게 생겼네. 자, 요걸 해가지고 머리를 그냥 때리기. 이렇게 움직여! 걸렸네. 들어와. 까불어. 걸렸죠? 이미 죽었죠? 파. 구. 안 죽었네. 발로 까버리고. 빵. 일로 와, 너. 빠졌을 때 죽어 그냥. 아이템이 여기. 풀어주고. 얘가 그 사촌인가? 대양지 밖까지 호위하기? 어디까지 가? 됐고. 얘가 아그노디케네. 와 씨. 구해줬는데 저런 소리 나고 앉았네.
first our hunters, then the rest of the village. I need to warn our magistrate about
고맙단
the
말은
Sons of
못할 망정.
Xerxes and their plans.
And I need to see her about my payment.
암살말이 온대요.
I've lost much, but without you, I'd be
고맙다고
joining
하네.
my husband in Hades. For that, you have my thanks.
진작 그럴 것이지. 얘는 뭐지? 용병인가?
Return. What news of Agnodeki and the hunters?
Magistrate Perictioni, I have grave news. The sons of Xerxes are preparing to strike. Oh, it's you. Magistrate, this Mistio saved me from certain death.
For double the reward, I hope?
Finally, someone around here who knows how to use a sword.
티야.
I've been trying to convince Perry to build our defenses since we first saw the sons of Xerxes creeping closer to the village.
This is
아,
my sister,
동생이야 여기는?
Leah. She considers herself to be acting general of Lalea in the men's absence.
It was your husband who shielded us before. Someone must do so now. Did you hear anything Agnodiki said? If we wait on the gods for help, we will be
이
massacred.
티야 왠지 잘
The
싸울
only
것
language
같은데?
the sons of Xerxes seem to understand is violence.
Mistios, what if I hired you to protect the village?
I'll do what I can.
Good. Meet me at Kiphisos Spring. I
캣비소스
have
샘.
plans for those sons of Xerxes. Good to see your face again.
Yours too.
Lalea is the daughter of Kiphisos, god of this spring. It's said that she lives in these pools.
Thea, right? Perictioni told me you've been acting as general. Though, from what I saw earlier, you and your sister don't see eye to eye.
Peri would die folded in prayer before she asked for my advice.
Sometimes we want a comforting voice that says everything will be okay, rather than to be confronted with harsh reality.
And now we are on the knife's edge waiting for the slaughter, and we have done nothing. I must prepare myself to fight, and hopefully the others too. Can you teach me?
Your sister says you act like a general. Let's see if
배련하자고?
I'm ready.
찌르기. 도구 묻혀버리기.
I told you not to go easy on me.
아니 나 전혀 안 봐주고 있어.
You hit hard.
죽어. 죽어. 빵.
Well, that was humbling.
The sons of Xerxes won't be as kind.
No, it's a good wake-up call. One I wish Peri could have. But Big Sister always knows best.
Sounds like she's always giving you a hard time.
You could say that. Acting like the hero while I do the dirty work.
Now you have the
이거
eagle
플러팅
on
아니야?
your side.
Then you'll be the Perseus to my Andromeda.
어?
I seem to recall the legend saying that Andromeda was nude and tied to a rock.
Was she? I'll have to remember that the next time I'm reenacting the myth. Lalea has a rich heritage for theater, though not so much for fighting.
뭔 말이야 이게?
Spartan women are taught to keep up with Spartan men. Lalea seems different.
It is an oversight that I've been pushing to correct. When the men leave for war, our defenses are limited to a few hunters too valuable to leave, or young men who can barely hold a spear.
And now that the hunters are dead,
We're more exposed to attacks from the sons of Xerxes than ever.
I've seen kings and commanders. You share their temperament.
Peri married the governor. I am a knight.
아 결혼을 해야 지도자가 될 수 있는 거야?
We exist on the fringes.
We should get back to the task at hand. There's still a lot to do.
You're right, but it's hard to know where to start. I need to train the others for war, but we are without weapons.
입고
and
있잖아
armor.
갑옷.
No blacksmith. But his daughter is still here.
And what about the hunters you lost?
We need to train replacements. There's also a camp close by. Likely the daughters of Artemis. They are not a friendly bunch, so we've been doing our best to avoid them.
Who should I train to hunt?
I've met with some volunteers from the village. They've got a little experience, but need to have their bow arms straightened. You can find them on the edge of Lalea.
Not sure how useful I'll be to the blacksmith's daughter.
Metiadusa mentioned needing some
Metiadusa.
materials before she can get started. And between you and me, she needs a little push. She's been helping her father at the forge since she could walk, but she still doubts her own abilities.
약간 완벽주의자 스타일인가?
I'll get to it.
아니면 그냥 자신감이 없어서?
Tell me to make the weapons, but many of them ask if I know how. Oh, who are you?
A mercenary.
뭐야, 아까 걔가 안대 벗은 거 같은데?
That explains
아까 걔가 안대만 벗은 거
I'm
아니야?
Metiadusa. Please don't tell me you need new weapons or armor.
I don't, but the rest of the village does.
Oh, that's worse.
I thought you were the village blacksmith. Why are you so reluctant?
I'm not the village blacksmith. My father is, and my brother is his apprentice. I just fetch wood when they need it. Now they all expect me to arm
걔
the village.
심부름꾼이었네 얘는.
Are you the only member of your family left?
I'll know when the men return from war. Mater left with the ferryman last year.
Is there any way I can help?
I think Pater left the molds and tools nearby, but I need ore, and even then I might make something utterly useless.
You look capable enough to me.
There's a difference between knowing how to do something with your mind and knowing how to do it with your hands.
Fair enough. What kind of ore do you need?
Any kind of ore will technically do, but
But
my Pater used a legendary ore when making a dagger for my mater. It is
전설의
called
광석?
Aphrodite's ore. Sounds strange, but it's true.
how did the ore get its name?
The legend says Hephaestus, god of the forge, found this ore and used it to make a helmet for his wife, Aphrodite. She loved it for its color. Because of that, the ore works in the hands of any smith.
Where can I find the ore?
It's hard to reach. It's down the cliffs at the Persian remnants in a secret cave.
아, 동굴 안에
just
있어?
above the water.
귀찮게 하네.
Sounds like you've been there before.
I told you, I wasn't the smith. I was there to fetch what Pater needed. I'd go myself, but I need to hit up the kiln.
I'll bring back Aphrodite's ore. This is the whole hunting party?
We're all Lalea has to spare since the
둘밖에
sons
없어?
of Xerxes killed our husbands and sons. You must be the Mystios Perictioni hired.
I am.
We may not be the big brutes you're used to, but we're versed in killing well enough.
Well, we know how to fish.
That's a start.
We're ready. Do you have everything you need?
Yes. Get your bows and we'll go. Tell me about Lalea.
We've been blessed by both the waters of Kephissos and by Aphrodite
어디 가는 건데?
herself. For she is the source of all beauty.
All settlements need to be near water. Ours just has a lot.
And you fish in the pools and the river?
Kephissos provides us with what we need.
Not enough in there to provide for all of Lalea. That's why we need you.
아까 저 샘에서?
Xerxes so close. Is there less game
별로
around?
크지도 않더만 샘이.
Relying more on fish and fruit. It's enough for now.
Animals don't scream and beg for mercy the way humans do. I doubt they interest the sons of Xerxes as much.
There's still food. Perhaps their numbers aren't as high as we think.
They may not have enough archers to black out the sun with arrows, but they do have enough to fill every citizen of Lalea with holes.
얘들아 좀 빨리 뛰어가면 안 될까?
Get moving.
기어가냐? 동물을 잡으라고? 동 얘네 아니야? 그거 그냥 잡아 죽이면 되는 거겠죠? 찌르기 죽었고 아 이런 건방진 놈이 이게 피해주고 찌르기 피해주고 이거 다음 멀다. 지금이니! 나이스. 가자 이제.
Thank you, Mistios. I've learned much from the bow. Aphrodite may provide, but Artemis acts.
Lalea is such a beautiful place. I'm glad I can do my part to take care of it. Thank you.
That should be enough to get you through the week, but there's still much to be done for Alea.
끝!
I found the ore.
Amazing. I'll ready the molds.
Will that be enough for the village?
It should be a good start. Oh, that reminds me. I have a problem.
You and the rest of
뭐?
Lalea.
I'm just one smith, and I can divide my time between making weapons
Eh?
and armor. But it will slow down the process. It would be faster if I just worked on one. Which should I focus on? Weapons or armor?
갑옷이 맞는 것 같은데?
Weapons can be improvised.
그래, 맞아.
Armor can't. Focus on keeping people safe.
Yes, you're right. Your confidence gives me hope. Thank you for your help.
I've done all I can for these women. Time to get back to Beretione.
Eaglebearer. Good. You can talk some sense into my sister.
I've just spoken with the hunting party. They recovered new
적의
enemy
화살?
arrows near the boundaries of the village.
Scouts, likely sent ahead to find weaknesses in Lalea's defenses, of which there are many.
That's what I've been telling Perry. We
이렇게
need to kill the
급발진해.
scouts. Even if we do defeat the lion's share of the sons in battle, the scouts will cut our throats as we sleep.
If everyone dies in battle, there will be no village left to defend. Agnodiki spoke of enemy weapons caches. If we destroy those, we'll cut the legs off our foes.
What did Agnodiki find?
She overheard the sons of Xerxes discussing supplies they stole from a nearby fortress and returned to their camp.
Why are these scouts such a threat?
What if we're away in battle and the scouts return to kill those we've left behind?
여기는 싸울 사람들도 몇 명 없으니까.
We need to deal with this now.
Which do we focus on, the scouts or the caches?
정찰병부터 죽이고 은닉처를 가면 되잖아.
The last thing we need is an ambush.
If you've chosen wrong, we'll be exposed with nothing to show for it. But if you must go, go now. Are you ready?
I'll see you when it's done.
What is it that Spartans say about shields? With them or on them?
May the gods guide your path and the arc of your sword.
이거 혹시 내가 선택한 거에 따라서
Wandering through the woods
달라지나 결과가?
scouts is a waste of time.
말리스 여기네. 말리스 크세르크세스만 서쪽. 크세르크세스만 서쪽이면 이걸 것 같은데? 어디야? 여기 있다. 소타데스 사기꾼. 쟤만 잡으면 되는 건가? 쟤만 잡으면 되는 거면은 간단하죠? 뭐야? 아, 정찰병들이 여러 군데 있는 거구나. 쟤 하나가 아니겠구나, 하긴. 아, 뭐야. 아니. 뭐해? 깜짝아, 씨. 어? 일로 오는디? 일로 와봐. 아, 뭐해? 내 폭탄 화살. 받아라! 아, 머리 안 맞았는데? 죽어. 뭐야 이거 떨어져. 어이씨 야 떨어져. 아이 할게 이거. 죽어 고양아. 주인 이미 죽었는데 왜 이래 번거롭게 말이야. 됐고 다음. 아, 총 3명이네. 쟤랑 한 명 근처에 더 있겠네요. 뭐야? 곰을 데리고 다녀 얘? 아니 저 오바잖아. 무슨 곰이 있는데. 아니 인간이 곰이랑 다니는 게 말이 되냐? 어? 가지가지 해. 가지가지 아주 빵. 곰을 데리고 다니는 게 이게 됐고. 찾았어. 쟤인가 보다. 쟤 역시 가자. 얘는 없다. 데리고 다니는 동물이. 그래가지고 머리를 빡! 아프지? 자식아. 들어와. 자식이. 아. 이 자식이. 곰이 오는데? 얘 친구는 아니겠지? 쫙! 아이씨, 왜 이래, 귀찮게. 갈게. 가자.
I hunted them to the last.
I'll sleep easier knowing that.
I still worry about them overcoming our numbers in battle. But thank you. This will change our fate.
끝났나? 오케이.
How prepared are we?
We're under attack. Thea and her warriors are holding them off, but we need reinforcements.
그래, 전투를 한번 해야 끝나겠지.
As we're going to be. Go. I'll stay with those who can't fight.
아니 얘네는 언제 보수를 언제 주려는 거야? 보수 좀 줘. 근데 부려먹고 돈을 안 주네. 어디야? 빠른 이동으로 가야겠네. 지금 얘네한테 받은 게 경험치밖에 없는 것 같은데? 돈을 안 줘. 용병을 부려먹으면서. 여기 있네. 저기 싸우고 있다. 겁나 많은데? 가자. 일상 찍으러. 잠깐만. 빵. 얘 너무 약한데? 빠. 뭐야? 얘 왜 이렇게 세? 피 많이 달았는데? 죽어라. 발로 까버리고. 죽어. 들어와. 들어와. 숨겨주고. 발로 까버리고. 죽어. 피해주고. 뭐야 왜이래. 까버리고. 물속에 처박혔죠? 얘네 아이템 왜 이렇게 짱짱하게 줘? 장난 아닌데? 좋았어. 피해. 패링. 이 돼지들 이거 왜 똑같이 생겼냐 얘네. 피해주고 피해주고. 독. 불 붙었을 때 독을 묻히면 불 효과가 사라지네. 오 좋아, 이카루스 좋아. 발로 까버리고. 속 시원해. 속 시원하게 날아가죠. 뭐야 얘. 넌 뭐야. 피해주고. 날아라. 안 날아갔냐? 까버리기. 죽어 빨리. 죽은 거야 안 죽은 거야 이거? 죽어. 그렇지. 다 죽인 거 아니야 이제? 100%. 오.
I can't
잘 싸우네
believe we did
티야.
it. But the cost.
Yeah. This is war.
We killed them. How? All I remember was swinging until my arms hurt, then swinging more. If you hadn't killed those
광전사야?
things, I might have died thinking of them.
칼을 휘둘렀더니 다 죽었어요.
I may not be a champion of the gods, but it'll take more than a few wounds to fell me. Let's return to Lalea.
얘는 이제 꼬시기 안 되나? 아까 나 꼬시기 성공했는데.
Perry? Perry!
Over there.
Perry!
Thea, I'm here. It's okay.
It's over. We beat them back. All that's left to do is burn the bodies.
You protected my sister and my village, and for that, I'm eternally grateful.
아니 은혜는 알겠으니까.
I don't know how we can ever
아니
repay you.
갚으면 돼
I can think of a few
돈으로.
ways I can repay you.
그래 그래.
Really? You're having this discussion here, in front of your sister and the whole town?
Later then.
뭐야.
Gratitude.
뭐야 이 분위기.
listeners. Here is the drachmae as promised. You will always be
그치,
welcome
돈을
in
받고.
Lalea.
My grandfather died not too far from here.
티이아가 뭔가 선물을 주려는 것 같죠?
This place from the Persians.
뭔가 남다른 선물을.
If you could come see me before
Oh.
you leave,
Oh.
I'll be by the waterfall.
And now
시간-
the work of rebuilding begins.
참. 무슨 일이지? 응? 어우.
It's good to see all this beauty at peace once again.
And for years to come, thanks to you.
I can't promise you peace.
But you did give us the tools to preserve it.
So, what kind of reward did you have in mind?
눈치가 없어
Getting
알렉시우스.
you out of those clothes.
잠깐. 아니 나 이거 수위를 모르는데? 이거 다 나오진 않겠죠? 잠깐만 이게 대비를 해놔야지. 그럼
If that's the first thought, I can't wait to see how the second and third thoughts go.
Oh, there won't be much thinking. But there will be seconds and thirds.
역시 이런 연출.
What will you do now?
With everything taken care of, I'm free to do what I want. A list that includes spending more time with you.
이거 나와 함께 갑시다 하면은 부관 고용하는 그거 되나 보다. 근데 여기서 랄라이어를 지켜주라 그러면은 약간 원나잇 그런 느낌인가?
Come with me then. I can always use someone who can think and use a sword.
You only want me around for my brains and my brawn.
Would you prefer I said I wanted you to keep my bed warm?
I've lived here my whole life. To leave it, well, that would be an adventure.
어? 뭐야? 들어온 거야? 안 들어온 거야? 부관 영입 됐네. 오케이.
Do you have my seals?
아 여기 옆에 있던 아저씨였구나.
Of course I do. It was easy.
How could I have doubted your greatness? Nonetheless, I appreciate the work you've done. Would you be interested in another job?
줘봐. 아, 뭐야 더 처리하라고?
I'm interested.
I'm impressed with your work.
Did you expect any less?
I had hoped, but hiring you was a gamble.
Most things in life are.
I am perhaps a bit more willing to gamble than my fellow generals would like.
If you take no risks, you win no wars.
Exactly.
그지?
How is it a mercenary understands this when the greatest generals of Athens don't?
I'm not sure whether I should feel flattered or insulted.
The Spartans are
나를
trying to
장군을
break
시켜줘.
our supply lines. We've caught several spies already.
장군을 날 시켜줘.
We cannot afford such a loss.
Not if you want to keep your troops alive, no.
I need you to kill more of their commanders. Leave their hoplites without leadership. They'll be scrambling.
Are you sure? Spartans are fierce warriors.
Warriors, yes. Thinkers, no. They react like wild animals. Put them in a situation that requires genuine thought, and they fall apart. Kill the commanders and bring me their seals. We'll see how the other generals react to that.
I'll get you your seals.
The sooner the better.
What do you think of the Spartans?
If you were to ask General
나도
Navy,
사실은
I'd tell you
스파르타인인데
they were mindless brutes. That's half true. They have a base sort of cunning. It shouldn't be enough to withstand Athenian might. Assuming the other generals make intelligent decisions instead of stalling.
You do know I'm of Spartan birth.
You're more skilled than the average Spartan. Meantime, you might even manage Athenian citizenship.
The true pinnacle of success.
Of course.
얘는 특별히 자기가
I wish I
스파르타인인
had
걸
more
숨길
say
생각이
over our
없나
naval
봐.
forces.
아테네 장군
What I
앞에서도.
could do to the Spartans then.
Have you held this command for long?
I've been a general in the army for a long time. I made some mistakes in my early days, but I more than made up for them after. Still, everyone attributes my victories to luck, never to my own decisions.
I see how that could be frustrating.
Other men take credit for my victories. Cautious men who cause needless death
인정 못
by
받는
overlooking
장군이네.
opportunities. You know what happens to a general who loses his reputation? Who gets blamed for the loss of Athenian
능력은 있는데
lives?
인정은 못
Nothing
받고 있는.
good.
He dies. So I will do everything to preserve Athenian lives. Maybe one day, I'll even get credit for my accomplishments.
Why do you need these seals?
I need those seals to shove in the faces of the assembled generals to get them to wake up. While they've been debating and stalling, I've been winning the war.
I know what I have to do.
오케이.
Spartans! Many brothers were lost to
여기 스파르타였네 얘네. 조롱 아니야?
Alexios, I didn't think you'd come
콜레타스?
here after calling my plan
아, 얘
suicide.
걔다.
And miss your speech?
양아들.
Never. Athenians give speeches.
우리 아빠
Spartans
양아들.
give orders.
뭐야 이거 합전은 왜 있어?
Your men are brave, but they won't be enough. We need those reinforcements.
They'd never get here alive. The Athenian navy is too powerful, and our ship is at the bottom of the sea.
Mine isn't.
You'd confront them in open waters? Not sure if you're brave or just mad.
The Adrestia and I have faced greater challenges
아
than a
이거
few
지금
Athenian
그거구나.
ships.
함선
You fight like Achilles
해상
reborn.
전투구나.
But even you couldn't defeat the entire navy.
But if I sink enough ships, the Spartans can get through.
There's something else. A helmet was left on board my ship. It was my brother's.
I'll sink the ships, but I'm not making any promises about a helmet.
축구는 내가 가질 거거든.
You've been here long enough. How many ships protect Delos?
You'll never sink them all. We just need to punch a hole in their patrols, enough to send them scrambling.
So the helmet from your pater means a lot to you.
It does. He pried it from his butter on the battlefield of Thermopylae.
그래? 그럼 진짜 내가 가져야겠는데.
The sea is a big place. Where did your ship sink exactly?
Somewhere off the northern coast of Mykonos. We could see Miltiades fort as we swam to shore.
The sharks will have full bellies when I'm done.
아테네 함선 파괴하기. 푸른 도트로 아 맞아 파란색 도시였지. 저기 있네 아테네 함선. 가자. 갖다 박자. 돌진. 빠. 부셔. 뭐야? 어디야? 발사. 저기부터 부시자. 저기부터 무시해. 그렇지. 막아. 다 막았쥬? 풍선. 가즈아. 다 죽여 얘네. 아니 어디가? 올라가자. 파. 죽어. 별로 꺼져. 파. 피해. 죽어. 너도 꺼져. 죽여. 랩노트 죽여. 패링. 랩노트 죽어. 아 피하고. 다 죽어. 그렇지. 어둠의 강철 흉갑. 뭐 이렇게 중이병 같은 네이밍을. 어둠의 강철 흉갑 또 나왔어. 가자. 또 쏴버려. 빠. 빠. 돌아살 쏘자 얘들아. 돌아살 쏴. 쏴라. 그렇지. 돌아살 쏴. 쏴. 좀 멀어 저거. 어디 갔어? 갖다 박자 얘들아. 딱 걸렸어. 박아. 명중이요. 부셔 부셔 부셔. 그렇지. 가자. 죽어. 오 이카루스 좋아. 아 그냥 알아서 하고. 가자. 아이씨 떨어져야지. 죽어. 떨어져. 떨어져. 아이씨. 죽어. 스턴. 피하고. 찌르고. 죽여라 얘들아. 까버려. 아이씨. 어디가? 봐. 뭐야? 어디 갔어? 떨어졌네? 갑자기? 우와 입이 좋아. 잘하는데. 죽어 빨리. 그렇지. 활. 강감. 그린 것만 보네. 가자. 도적 함선은 뭔데? 도적 함선이 어디 있는데? 이건 뭐지? 이 보라색은 뭐지?
Faster! All's ready!
어? 뭐야 이거? 대장선이야? 보라색인데?
Through the battle stations! Let's go!
부셔.
Faster!
박아. 안 박아줬나?
Ready your bows!
보라살.
We need
쏴라.
to use fire!
쏴라. 없어. 얘는 뭐지 진짜로?
Forward!
다 박자.
Maximum speed!
박아. 좋아. 쏴라. 얘들아 뭐해 쏴야지. 쏴라. 쏴라. 오케이. 그래서 얘네 뭔데? 얘네도 아테네인가? 갑옷이 아테네네. 보라색도 아테네네. 가. 누워. 뭐야 이거? 보물. 아씨. 죽여 어디 있었네? 보내. 빨리 보내. 빨리 보내. 그렇지. 가자. 오 좋은 거야 다. 와 깜짝아.
Ah, you're back. I overheard fishermen telling tales of the Adrestia cutting through the sea.
The Athenian navy is scrambling.
Ah! Let their blood feed the sharks.
Don't thank me yet. Your father's
Ah.
helmet is gone.
아 얘가 요청한 거
Can't even
더
remember
있었지?
his face anymore. That helmet was all I had left of him.
투구
But
찾아오라고?
he broke the navy. That will be my vengeance.
The Athenians will retaliate for what I've done, unless we hit them first.
If that's the plan, we attack their commanders. Athenians are sheep. Kill the shepherd, and the flock will flee.
March on them and they'll see you coming. I work better alone. I'll take care of these commanders.
You're going straight for their throats. Still, leave some Athenian blood for me.
센 척하는 거 봐라.
I need to know where to find them.
Kira's spies tracked all three of them. One guards the quarry, one's camped
채석자,
nearby.
인근 야영자.
Him, we don't know.
I want names, Teletas.
This Andros commands the Athenian elite guard.
Tisandros?
Polemion is their strategist. And the last, a general named Neoclis, is missing.
폴레미온?
When the commanders are dead and more Spartans arrive, there will be plenty of blood for both of us.
오케이. 일단은 스캔을 해야겠죠 그러면? 뭐 하는 농장이길래? 어? 얘 장군이었네. 상 준다. 창고가 왜 이렇게 많아? 헉, 곡식 창고 5개야? 겁나 많네? 어 뭐야? 곡물이 여기도 있네? 이건 어디 지하에 있는 건가 본데? 된 거 같죠? 가보자. 쟤 뭐야? 자고 있는 거 같은데? 뒷문 없나? 왜? 네오클레스?
The commander has
누가 싸우는
guards,
거야?
but they're not there to protect him.
누가 싸우고 있는 거지? 그것도 죽여야겠다. 또 뭐야 이거? 막혀있네? 뭐지? 붙잡혀 있는 거 아니야 얘?
Thank the gods, those soldiers are blood hungry. They want me dead. They say I'm a deserter.
You look like a commander to me.
I don't recognize our army anymore. The things they do in the name of duty.
뭐야? 뭐지?
You'll never survive on Vilos. I have a ship. Can you fire a bow?
I was an archer before I was a commander.
And now you're an archer again. Find my ship, the Adrestia. A man named Barnabas will be waiting for you. He'll keep you safe.
잉? 이렇게? 뭐야? 들어오는 거야 일로? 못 들어오죠? 나가면 얘 바로 있는 거 아니야? 바로 암살! 됐고 끝!
Taletas? What are you and your men doing out in the open?
The Athenian cowards are too afraid to attack anyone on their sacred lands. We like coming here to taunt them.
Spartans, you're all the same.
I take that as a compliment.
You haven't asked me about the commanders.
I already heard. Their forces are in chaos and their soldiers are defecting. Sparta owes you. I owe you.
돈을 줘야지. 아이 샤트 좀.
Focus, Taletas. The end is in sight. The Vilos Islands will be ours.
We're still outnumbered. But you haven't been wrong yet.
오케이 해결. 무슨 일이야? 죽어가는데?
You're bleeding. A lot.
Come to turn me into the priests?
이 올라.
Depends what you've done.
Don't know if anyone told you, but it's illegal to die on this godforsaken island.
So I've been told.
Shame nobody told the beast roaming around. Vrach me to the one who kills it.
현상금 사냥꾼이구만.
If you're paying, I'll hunt and kill this beast for you.
You're not the first hunter to tell me that. But I still have all my vrach me.
I've hunted many beasts. What am I hunting this time?
I'd call it a bear, but I'd be lying. This creature is Artemis's nightmare.
Where's the beast now?
곰이야?
Got as far away from that thing as I could. You'll find it north of here,
북쪽
near the
해안가.
coast. Just follow the trail of bodies. The bloodier the mess, the closer you are.
You're not from around here, are you?
Came through Arcadia, but Corinthia is my home.
코린토스. 오케이.
I'll find the beast and kill it. Try not to bleed out before I return.
곰사냥. 저 곰한테도 그 부관 출동 되나? 오! 북극곰인데? 북극곰이야 저거. 이거 A가 부관. 오케이. 아이씨 실수했다. 콜라곰 똥 가라 가자 이비야 가자 별로 안 센데 파 찌르고 발로 피해. 죽여. 좋았어.
You are a mighty beast, but you did not belong here.
근데 좀 앉아있는 거 좀 귀여웠는데.
Oh, a corpse. This one's had its guts ripped out. A feast for the birds. A bloody handprint. Hasn't been here long.
이 밑에 여기 누가 있나? 뭐야?
A shipwreck. Might explain how that bear got to Delos. This record says the bear came from Arcadia. That
아,
woman was
곰을
smuggling
밀수하는
the beast.
거였어? 원래 여기 사는 애가 아니고?
There is nothing left to find here. I should
Ah.
return to the woman.
You're alive. And the monster?
와, 이
Bear's
아줌마도
dead, and you
지금
owe me
뭐야?
payment.
상이
But
좋아
first,
보이는데?
let's talk about you. Arcadia, right?
Yes.
The bear was being smuggled from Arcadia. I found a record of what was on your ship. And your bloody handprints. Talk.
All right. We were smuggling the bear for a man named Sargon.
사르곤?
Poseidon had other ideas. One of his storms crashed us here, and that evil beast broke free. It went right for the crew.
That explains the bodies.
They were my family!
대가.
You know, the Dilians would pay a good price for the person who brought this curse to their sacred land.
You wouldn't!
I would.
돈 주세요.
Pay me, and maybe your secret dies along with that bear.
Despicable, Mistios! My family is dead, and you want more of me? I might be injured, but I can still kill you!
어허, 죽어야 정신을 차리려나.
You'll regret
후회할 짓을 하는구만. 난 곰을 죽이고 온 사람인데. 어? 이러면 어차피 이 여자 수중에 있는 돈이 다 내 거죠? 어리석은 짓을 하네.
The filthy rebel stole from the sanctuary. He spilled blood on sacred.
무슨 일이야?
Socrates,
소크라테스.
you just make friends wherever you go, don't you?
Alexios, what a pleasant surprise. What brings you to Thelos?
Once I heard the great Socrates was on Delos, I raced over to hear his words of wisdom.
Ah, but what are words? Can they be wise, or are they simply words?
Oh, no, you don't. I'm not getting sucked into one of these debates again.
Yet right now there's a situation I would love your opinion on.
Fine.
Soldiers captured the rebel. He stole from the sanctuary to help finance the rebellion. When guards attempted to apprehend the man, he killed one of them.
Murder on Delos. They're probably going to kill him.
Indeed, though it's illegal to end his life here, so he awaits his fate to be transported to Mykonos.
Where do I come in?
Would you say this rebel deserves death? That killing him brings justice?
정의를 밝혔다.
The rebel was fighting for the freedom of his people. Sounds fine to me.
So, if stealing from the gods, breaking sacred laws, and killing a man don't warrant a death sentence, what does?
I've been stealing, killing, and breaking sacred laws for as long as I can remember.
맞네.
Ah, so you see yourself in this rebel?
You know my opinion on that. Can I go now?
Of course, of course. There's just one more thing.
There always is.
The rebel is being held north of here in the Estiatorium. They're shipping him to Mykonos tomorrow.
헤스티아토리온.
Wait. All this just to convince me to save the man?
Convinced, never. Though I am curious, now that you know where he's held and why, would you save him?
I'm going to pay this rebel a visit. Sounds like we have a lot in common.
I thought you might, though I have no drachmae to give, only knowledge. Which one should prefer, for it is perpetual, not transitory.
Well, that's something, I think.
내가 뭐라고 하든 간에 소크라테스는 그럴듯한 말을 할 것 같은데? 헤스티아 토리온. 뭐야 얘는? 아 35는 안 돼. 35는 안 돼. 겁나 무서워. 보물이 3개네요? 하나 어딨어? 보물이 하나 더 있는데? 2개밖에 없는데 지금? 보물 왜 보물 안 나오지? 이상한데? 왜 안 나올까? 아, 저 있구나. 죽여. 어? 들켰네. 죽어. 죽어 얼른. 좋아. 잠깐 기다려 아저씨. 됐어.
Thank you, Mistios. They were going to kill me, but you killed them first.
There will be more. Hurry, follow me.
I saw you. You loved spilling blood on sacred soil, just like me.
I'm nothing like you. Now shut up and follow me before you get us killed.
Death to our oppressors.
아이씨 이렇게 시끄럽게 해? 너 그냥 죽을래?
Are free.
More Delians will die if you don't shut up.
Silence is what led to this. I'll scream till my lungs bleed, and all soldiers are dead.
빡! 숨기고 걸고 분노 패링 피하고 파 발로 까 빠 찌르고 발로 까 패링 죽어 그렇지 왜 나와 오케이 깔끔했다 돌아가기 뭐야
You have a very loud mouth. You could have gotten us both killed.
Then our sacrifice would set fire to the hearts of the rebels. Then cast every non-Delian into the sea for Poseidon to chew up and spit out.
You realize I'm not Delian. The Spartans who fought and died for
이
the rebellion
도둑놈을 내가
are also
구해주고
not
이런
Delian.
취급을 받아야 되나?
Athenians want these islands for our wealth. The Spartans want these islands for Sparta. I won't let them have it.
그냥 고맙단 말도 한 마디도 안
I
했잖아
don't want them. Delians should rule Delos alone. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going straight to Kira. The rebels must leave their caves. The time to attack is now.
Go, and don't come back. Every soldier on Delos will be looking for you.
Let them find me. I already sent one to his grave. I'd love to send another.
이 건방져서 안 되겠는데? 야 아우 건방져 아우 진짜 소크라테스한테는 잘 얘기하면 되겠죠? 난 구해줬다
Socrates, another foreigner has spilled blood on sacred soil.
껴
Alexios, seeing you on Thelos sets my heart at ease. So tell me, how was your encounter with the rebellious prisoner?
You never told me he was an extremist lunatic.
But who am I to judge what is too much or too crazy? Are we not both at some point or another?
He would have thrown you and your philosophies into the sea.
Perhaps when I was thinner, both in weight and philosophy. So, tell me, were you able to resolve the situation without bloodshed?
The rebel had guards. I relieved them.
Interesting. You thought the life of a thief and a murderer was worth more than that of soldiers doing their duty.
I wasn't even thinking about him, to be honest.
And what of the rebel?
뭐야? 왜 이게 거짓말이 되지? 내가 죽인 게 그래도 그게 되나 보네? 입력이? 살려줬는데, 퓨?
You should be halfway to Mykonos by now.
Oh, really? You let that lunatic run loose? Are you sure that was wise?
I'm not sure approaching you was wise.
Our choices are like ripples on water. They seem tiny and insignificant at the beginning, but they can become devastating tidal waves by the time they run their course.
It's a pleasure, Socrates. I can always count on you to give me a devastating headache.
The pleasure is mine, Alexios. Hope to see you around the symposiums again.
Don't hold your breath.
재밌는 아저씨야. 여긴가 보다. 맞네, 전사의 안식처. 어딨어?
That must be the man mentioned in the letter about the arena fighting. Mayor.
싸우지 마세요. 아, 알아보셨구만. 이 몸을.
Only the best warriors rest here. Heroes.
My
They
own.
aren't many.
But they're heroes of the arena. Those who earned an honorable death. The others are buried in unmarked holes far from here. Nobody remembers them. When your time comes, do you think you'll be worthy of the title hero, Misthios?
당연하지.
I'd be more than worthy to rest here, if someone proves strong enough to kill me.
I've heard tales of you and your exploits, Misthios. Impressive, if they're true.
Depends on what you've heard.
I've heard a lot. A warrior adventuring across the land. Sometimes they're half beast, or half god, but always an eagle bearer. Tell me, is any of it true?
사실인데요?
They're all true. And there's more you don't know about.
Good answer. I don't care if the stories are true. I can see you have it in you. A capacity for greatness. The potential to be a real hero. I am Mayo.
Alexios.
If you want to truly live Alexios, to become a hero of the arena, and to win riches beyond your wildest dreams, you'll need to find.
아, 투기장이 이 아저씨 거야? 투기장 운영자구만.
Sounds interesting.
Good. Take my boat and head up the Pefka coast towards the shipwreck and into the mouth of the valley. There, you'll find the entrance to my arena.
스코라.
And Skura, who handles my fighters. If he sees what I see in you, I think he'll have much to be excited about.
맞네, 투기장. 저기 있네, 사람들.
That must be Skura.
스코라. 선생님, 여기서 차면 어떻게 돼? 죽어버리네? 어우. 경쟁자 제거! 저 아저씨 투기장 싸우러 온 것 같지는 않았는데. 몰라. 몰라.
Barnabas told me about the arena. I should give it a go.
뭐야? 오, 동상 뭐야? 멋있는데? 저 동상. 누구 동상이지? 안녕하세요.
Do you hear that?
I hear nothing but the ramblings of a sad old man.
Old? Surely you can tell my years from your ears alone?
I've used my eyes as well.
They tell me you could hear the crowds from all the way out here. The thirst never quenched.
Thirst?
이 아저씨 폼 잡으려다가
But in the
알렉시오스가
arena, Mistios, life and death in their purest
너무
forms.
갈궈가지고.
Love, hate, glory and ruin. All there for the crowds to devour. My name is Skura.
Alexios, I found a note that mentioned this place, and you. It called for fighters from all over the Greek world.
These walls no longer shake because there are no heroes of the arena left. The crowds don't care about real fighters anymore. They just want blood. But you, Mistios, you could change that. You could make them care. And win riches beyond your wildest dreams, of course. If you were to fight and win.
Perhaps I can make the arena walls shake once again.
Good.
Tell me about the other fighters.
As a new contender, the choice of opponent will be yours. No slaves here. No hapless criminals. Just warriors with a resolve to spill blood for the crowd.
왜 이딴 소리지?
There are 5 current champions.
5명의 챔피언.
Each one more bloodthirsty and ruthless than the last. You'll need to defeat each of them if you are to be called hero of the arena.
5명을 죽여야 챔피언이 된다는 거야?
Tell me more about the arena.
It's been here for decades, but recently it's changed.
As most things do.
True. Fighters today care only about drachmi, not honor. And the crowds now come only to watch one warrior gut another. They're jaded. They want more than just killing. They want cruelty.
My blades and I are ready.
Choose your opponent.
뭐 이거 뭐야? 제일 허접하고 싸워야겠죠?
I'll fight this king of the bandits.
바닥부터 치고 올라가야겠지?
You want the best! I said, do you want the best? Do you want the best? Well, here they are!
언제 났어?
I'm going to kill you!
아. 들어와. 쉬운데. 뭐야? 또 있었네? 아, 얘네가 다 죽고 나서 걔가 나오는 건가? 아. 근데 얘네는 왜 날 다구래? 이들은 안 싸우고. 건방진 놈들이. 어쩌 피해? 아. 피해. 피해주고. 여기 가가지고. 아. 피하고. 아우, 독수놈들 마음에 안 들어. 빠. 꽂혔어. 싱그러시. 찌르고. 얘네는 1대1이 아니야? 아, 1대1이 아니라 그게 뭐야, 뭐라 그러지? 배틀로얄이 아니고 나만 공격해. 어이가 없네. 찌르고. 아. 찔리고. 아, 여기 벽에도 있네. 벽으로 차도 되겠다. 그렇지. 죽어. 죽으라고. 얘야? 도적들의 왕? 비실비실해 보이는데? 들어와. 어디 갔어? 반대줄을 피워. 패링. 반대줄 쓰네 진짜. 분노. 지금. 좋아. 발차기. 찌르고. 쓸데없는 데 자꾸. 패링. 얘 봐라. 또 시잘데기 없는 짓을 해 이거. 피하고. 이거 좀 빡. 이거 일찍 했어야 됐어. 투기장 투사의 건틀림. 얘네 다 잡으면은 투기장 세트가 없나보다.
You must have done well in there.
Did you not see?
I haven't seen a fight from inside the arena in years. But if the crowds are cheering like that, perhaps I have a hero on my hands after all.
Of course they cheer for me. Who could resist cheering for a warrior legend in the arena?
Maybe the stories I've heard are true.
겸손 따위 없죠.
Leon?
Mistius. I knew it as soon as I laid eyes on you.
스코라도 영웅이었어? 오.
Hero of the arena like Skura. If you keep fighting, I foresee a long and profitable career.
얼마 줄 건데?
Talk to Skura when you're ready to continue.
얼마 줄 거야?
Choose your opponent.
I will
29.
spear Velos like
얘 맞네. 교단원. 너 나와. 피하고. 팔로 따. 아이씨, 왜 안 맞아? 들어와. 지금. 좋아. 발로 까. 피하고. 발로 까. 피해주고. 안되네 이거. 싸우세나 그러나? 찌르고 피하고 발로 까주고 피하고 얘 자꾸 이 빨간색 공격만 하네. 반칙이야. 너는 자꾸 가불기를 쓰냐? 지금 발로 발차기 좋아. 유물주가
Your blade, Mistius. The spear. It reminds me of long ago. Of the Persians.
이 아저씨 거기서 싸웠나?
has killed many Persians.
As have I. On the battlefield and in the arena.
You fought in the Persian Wars?
레오니다스 부하였나 보네.
What was that like?
Hard. The Persians were a formidable enemy. They had the numbers. They had warriors from Attold conquered lands in their armies. It took a united Greek war to turn them back. Anything less would have been total defeat.
A united Greek world. Seems like fantasy now.
Agreed. But coming back from the war was harder than the war itself. Mayon and I found daily life afterwards to be difficult.
후유증이 있었나 보구만.
We had been men filled with life and
그러니까 싸움이 전쟁 끝나면서 싸움이 없어져가지고 그렇구나.
What was the arena like in your time?
It was a place of honor and heroism. I bathed my blade in blood for years. But that was a different time, and I was a different man.
How exactly did you become hero of the arena? What did you do?
I survived.
뭐 끝이야?
I have to go.
You've done a warrior's job in the arena. Keep it up.
Thank you.
오케이. 키라랑 나 데이트했던 것 같은데. 했었나?
Keen-eyed Artemis, guide my bow. I pray to you with all my heart, and Alexios doesn't scare off the animals with his heavy footsteps.
I thought I was being quiet.
If that was you being quiet, we'll have nothing but trampled grass to eat for dinner.
오늘 데이트하는 건가 본데? 사냥 데이트?
Nice altar.
The flowers remind me of sweeter days. But your real concern should be, how skilled are you with that bow?
I don't need to pray to the gods to hit my targets.
They've been known to disguise themselves as animals. I just like to warn them I'm coming. Because I always hit my targets.
얘도
Sounds
겸손은
like a
모르는구만.
challenge.
Come, the ibex is swift. We're not going to catch any by standing and chatting. There's a spot down here where I used to hunt as a young girl. It was fun or starving those days.
Same for me. I started by catching and cooking rodents.
얘 용병 아니야?
They make
아니네.
good soup. But look how far you've got.
How far we've come.
Let's ride.
야생 염소?
Now show me how to use that bow.
먼저 잡으면 되나? 표! 오씨 안 맞았어. 표! 여기 있네. 표!
This was a great idea. I'm glad you invited me.
I'm glad you accepted.
스킬 못 쓰나? 뭐야 얘는 또. 아! 아, 또 팔리게 해. 아, 데이트하는데, 이씨. 아. 데이트 끝날 뻔했잖아. 데이트가 아니라 내 목숨이, 씨. 이렇게 못 쏘냐?
This was a great idea. I'm glad you invited me.
I'm glad you accepted. Artemis smiles on you.
Tell Artemis I've got my eye on someone else.
Don't make him jealous. My people will be well fed, and the gods will have their sacrifice, thanks to you.
You're a great hunter. Why did you actually want me here?
데이트하려고
Don't be
그러지.
naive. There's something between us, even though I know I shouldn't act on it.
Because you love Theletas.
Or at least I thought I did, until you arrived.
넘어왔어, 나한테.
The hunt clears my mind, to reflect on the words that passed between us.
Is that a good thing?
I know a spot down by the water. It's quiet.
What
What do you say?
데이트 신청이죠, 무조건. 가시죠.
I'm all yours.
Villians have suffered for so long. This is the first time I've felt happiness since the war began.
You can bring that to your people. These islands deserve peace. So do you.
And what about you? When this is all done, we could always use another set of capable hands.
My journey isn't over yet, but I may settle down someday.
You can
약간 사귀자는 건가?
but settle down, I'm not so sure.
Another challenge.
결혼?
Stop looking to the future to be.
오, 데이트.
No.
So I finally get to the beach and find this giant bear had eaten the crew of smugglers.
A bear? By Callisto, what did you do?
Well, I killed it. What else could I do? It would have torn me to shreds.
I'm starting to think no one is safe from that spear of yours. And what of the woman?
She attacked me on Delos. The sacred soil's never seen so much action.
Why is it so easy to talk with you?
이런 얘기 하면 안 되지.
Because we've lived similar lives, been through similar struggles, even though we grew up so far apart.
I want you, Alexios. Here, now, under the stars.
I've wanted you since I laid eyes on you.
뿌듯하다, 뿌듯해. 오, 남자의 자세.
Mykonos is definitely my favorite island.
And you're my favorite, Mystios.
탈레타스? 아씨, 어려운데? 비밀로 하자.
Thaletas can't know about this.
I agree. In time, he will. For now, he needs to focus on the rebellion.
So do we.
But first...
또?
You!
What's with all the whispering?
Shh! If the soldiers hear us, they'll kill me. You're the Mystios working for Kira and the rebels, yes?
알바 아닌데?
Who I work for is none of your business, stranger.
Secrets are being kept from you, Mystios. Maybe you don't know who you really work for.
If you know something, spit it out.
If the soldiers see me, they'll kill me. Apollo knows they already tried. There's a house near the market, been boarded up for ages. Sneak your way in. We'll talk after.
Strange.
어,
I should find the
귀찮네.
house. See what this beggar has to say. House is boarded up. Must be the place. This woman was killed. Left in the open without dignity. An Athenian spear tip broke off in her ribs. A note was left behind. A warning from Podarkis. He was paying this woman to keep quiet.
돈은 후하게 줄 테니 입 닫고 접근하지 마. 다시 내 집에 오면 너희 둘 다 하데스 곁으로 보내주겠어. 호다르케스가 누구였지?
Bloody footprints. A child's. Must have been hiding in that chest.
아, 이 박스에 숨어 있었다고 여기?
Wooden dolls. A mother and child. One engraved with the letter M and the other K. Nothing else to find here. I need to speak with that strange woman.
MK?
And what did the Mystios find?
A body. A woman. She was killed by an Athenian spear.
This is all?
There was a letter from Podarkes. Said he'd kill them both if she broke her silence. Both? Why kill a child? Unless it was his.
Shh! They could be listening. Now tell me, quietly, what else did you find?
The dolls. Engraved with the letters K and M. M is for Mater. You asked who I worked for. The little doll with the K. The child was Kira.
Yes, yes, which means?
By the gods, Podarkes is Kira's pater.
Very wise, Mystios, very wise.
포다르키스가 누구였지?
Kira needs to know.
She'll never believe you, never. Her whole life she hunts the man who sent Athenians to kill her mater in front of her terrified eyes. But the gods spared little Kira. She escaped.
How do you know so much?
I was there, Mystios. I protected the little one. The Athenians were so busy trying to kill me, Kira slipped right past their blades.
You were involved in this.
My name was Otonia.
아, 시종.
I was a servant for Podarkes.
What?
Night after night, Kira's mother came to the house. Little one wanted to meet her pater. Podarkes made me send her away, but she kept coming. So Podarkes sent me to her house with a note.
The warning.
She didn't listen. Podarkes sent me back to her house, this time with Athenian soldiers.
아, 포달키스가 그 여기 실권 쥐고서 막 악행 저지르는 그 사람이었나?
Kira needs to know Podarkes is her father. But I won't confront her until I have proof.
The woman came to Podarkes' house one night, begged me to give him the doll Kira made for him.
If Podarkes had it, he might have kept it somewhere.
Only the gods would know.
I will find this doll.
Now the Mystios knows who he works for. The rebels should know too.
포다르키스 내가 죽이지 않았나? 내가 죽였던 것 같은데? 미코노스에 있다. 지도자의 집안에 있다.
The watch will be vigilant here.
여기부터. 그렇지. 뭐야? 걸렸네. 바로 컷. 죽어 빨리. 그렇지. 뭐야? 나갔네? 얘는 뭐지?
Podarkes kept the doll Kira made for him. She engraved it with the letter P for Pater. Could Kira have known all along? The rebels deserve the truth as well. But blood is everything to some people. They could abandon her if they knew Podarkes was her father.
그러게. 키라한테 알려주긴 알려주는데 키라가 비밀로 하는 게 좋지 않을까? 얘 탈레타스 아니야?
Where's Kira? She's...
Missed you already, Mystios?
Kira, there's something I need to tell you.
That look on your face, so serious. Sit, relax, drink some wine.
What I'm about to say is...
조용히 얘기해줘야지 이런 건.
Follow me. Now that you have me all alone, what is it you want to tell me?
There is no other way to say this. Podarkes is your father.
What sort of joke
아 모르고
is
있었네
this?
얘.
This isn't a joke.
I will kill you where you stand.
왜 이래?
This can't be.
Kira, I'm sorry.
나한테
He took
이래.
everything from me. How did you find this?
I found your old house. I know about your mater.
I can still hear her screams. A storm of blue armor and red blades tore through our home. I had to run through Mater's blood to escape.
아, 그 발자국이
I
얘가
never returned to that
낸
place.
거였구나.
It was best you didn't.
It's good you told me in private. The men don't need to know this, not yet. But please, leave me for a while. I need to be alone.
아, 신경이 복잡하긴 하겠어. 뭐야 얘네?
Mykonos is
연애?
a lot busier than
어?
Kefalonia.
연애?
Marcos would like it here.
씨. 연애? 연애? 이런 신성한 재단 앞에서 연애가 말이 돼? 어? 말이 돼 안 돼? 말이 돼 안 돼? 이 자식아, 이 자식아. 어? 뭐야? 이 꼴을 당하고, 이 꼴을 당하고도 연애를. 아우 좀. 아우 좀. 이분 정열적인 사랑을. 아니. 이러고도 해? 아씨, 내가 졌다.
The people are happy.
As they should be! For the first time since Ares cursed us with war, the Delos Islands know freedom!
But where is Kira? It's not like her to miss a chance to drink with her troops.
She told me you kept her secret. I'm still shocked. Otharkis was a complicated man, but he was still her father. She snuck off to send him to the ferryman alone.
헐.
If Otharkis were my family, I'd have tied him to a tree and left him to rot.
You and many others on Delos, but this is still more celebration than funeral. There's wine to drink and tales to tell.
Make the tale great. The troops deserve it. Even Thaletas.
Certainly, if you can find him. And when you do, remind him, I still plan to tell him how I lost this eye.
이 아저씨 탈레타스랑 싸우다가 이렇게 된 거야?
On your order. But first, let the crew enjoy a drink and a song. You deserve one too.
좀 쉬라고? 이게 뭐야? 뭔 퀘스트야? 이거 노는 퀘스트야? 작별 인사. 아, 오케이. 와, 멋있다 여기. 와, 탈레타스죠?
Thaletas, what are you doing out here?
Thinking. Praying. This was my time, Alexios.
What?
This glory was supposed to be mine. But you took everything from me. You took Otharkis. You took these islands. You took Kira.
질투심 폭발했네. 인정해.
I tried to be reasonable. I am not reasonable.
너 그러다 여기서 죽어.
I am Spartan.
죽어야 정신 차린 놈이구만. 이 자식아. 싸울 줄은 알아? 느려. 이 자식아. 피하고. 예. 바로 까. 들어가 물속으로. 뭐 하는 거야? 피하고. 이건데 맞아봐. 피하고. 발로. 뭐야? 어디가? 발로 까. 물속에나 처박혀. 빠. 때리고. 이거 수장 시켜야겠다, 수장. 빠. 발로 까버리고. 내가 빠져버렸다. 피하고. 발로 까고. 들어와. 자. 들어와. 이 공격이 다 이거네? 빨간 거? 아. 마무리. 빠. 잘 가시고. 팔레타스 꽂아가지고 그걸로 영입을 해볼 걸 그랬나? 발차기 시도를 안 해봤네. 키라네.
For the ferryman.
Go now. Into the river of black night and embrace the boundless gloom. You shall wander, obscure even in the house of Hades, flitting among the sadly dead.
You shouldn't have to say goodbye alone.
I'm glad I'm not alone. I've wanted to watch him burn for so long. Now that it's happened, I thought I'd feel peace.
And what do you feel?
I used to feel vengeful. Now, empty.
He's gone, but you're still here. The people need you. If you don't protect them, there will be another Podarkis to come and take his place.
You're right. They do need me. And I need them. We're rebels with nothing left to rebel against. They need me now more than ever. Thank you.
What will you do next? Mykonos will need to rebuild.
Then that's what we'll do. But not to put it back as it was, not as Pater wanted. We'll make this place a new home for our people to be free, to live good lives.
Gira, he's gone. Your rebels are waiting.
They're celebrating. Let's celebrate with them. Goodbye, Pater.
답답하겠다. 자기 아빠였다니. 키라.
Thanks for being with me back there. I needed you.
I wanted to be. You know that.
Oh, did you hear? They're promoting Thaleta to general and sending him back to Sparta in the morning.
탈레타스 죽었는데? 그래.
That is what he deserves. May he sail safely to his distant shore.
I sent out 2 notes. And who responds? Alexios, the mighty eagle bearer, and Thaletas, a Spartan. He's gone now, but we're together. Like Artemis and Apollo, like Mykonos and Delos. And the people are celebrating us.
They are, but soon I'll set sail.
Let the fates come when they may. Tonight, Alexios, we are together. All of us. One family. One rebellion.
키라 대화했고 뭐 대화할 사람이 있나?
You fought well in battle, Mystios.
대화할 사람이 없는데 딱히?
Podarkis is dead because of you.
뭐야, 소크라테스가 있네?
If we spend our time examining our choices, wouldn't you agree?
뭐 이게 끝인 것 같죠? 갑시다, 바르나바스.
You look ready to go.
Podarkis is gone, Kira's with the rebels, and I have other targets to hit.
Then we sail. But first, I may have told Kira you'd give a speech to the rebels before saying goodbye.
해봐.
Let's say goodbye.
Charity! Settle down! Settle down! Alexios has something he would like to say.
아테니를 죽이십시오.
Ilians! Today, you have your freedom! So celebrate! Let Dionysos fill your cup, and the muses sing your songs!
And now, a toast to Alexios, to victory! A fine speech, though I'm not sure many of these rebels can imagine a free Delos.
I think they liked it.
Of course, of course! Who wouldn't? I'll round up the crew. See you back at the ship?
이 퀘스트는 꽤 큰 줄기였네.
Socrates, you looking to join our crew?
I've just come to see you off. I sail on a merchant ship in the morning.
May Poseidon calm the waves. Barnabas, is the Adrestia ready to sail?
The crew are in fine spirits, if a little hungover. But the ship is ready.
Good. I only wish we weren't leaving Kira alone to rebuild her home.
Are any of us truly alone, who have our friends and allies beside us?
Exactly. Do you remember what you told me when you first set foot on these sands?
I said we were here to kill Podarkis.
That's what we set out to do. And that's precisely what you did. They don't call you the mighty Mystios for nothing.
Who calls me that?
He does.
Now then, it's time we give the crew some orders. Where do we sail to next?
교단원. 모험.
The world is ours, and the wind is at our backs. We sail for adventure, Barnabas, just as...